Hello, gamers. Hey, chat. Hi, friends. Good morning. Ayla's coming in getting first. Totoro coming in getting second. Andrew wants me to hydrate already. Good morning. Hello. I hope you guys are ready for a very cozy Saturday morning. The weather is absolutely beautiful outside right now. I kind of wish I was out taking the dogs on a walk. This is a beautiful, crisp morning. First week of fall weather. We don't really have much in the way of fall here in Texas, but the Texas weather decided, you know what, I'll give you a week of fall. And the mornings have been in the mid 60s. Top tier weather. Mid 60s, highs in the low 80s. I would prefer it in the upper 70s, but I'll take low 80s is fine. Anything involving the 60s and 70s, my favorite weather. Favorite, perfect weather. I could be outside all day, every day. I would sneeze and turn into a giant hive. But for the dogs, I would go on extra long walks with them. Good morning, Lightning. How are you? You have 74 treats. You've got 74 of your daily treats. Congratulations. Here's some of the things that I've made recently. So I made a little Christmas tree. This is so cute. A little Christmas tree. I made our Hollow Knight the other day on stream. I made a ghost Kirby to go with the pumpkin Kirby, to go with the elf Kirby, and the Santa Kirby, which is already downstairs. So there you go. We've got a lot of things. Hey, PK, good morning.
For sweets and treats.
Auntie Purple Kitty says, Grayson Potion, Lancelot treat. Hey, Papa. Since you're the only one here. Grayson, do you want your treato? Come here. He's hiding because they're cooking breakfast downstairs. So he's hiding in the bedroom because he doesn't like when people are cooking. Grayson, come get your treat. Come here. Get your treato from Auntie Purple Kitty. Come here. Come here, Bubba. See if I can entice him out of the bedroom. I don't think I can. I'll leave his treat here on the treat jar in case he does decide to come out of hiding. But as of right now, he's still very much hiding. I had a request to make a sunflower. Yeah, we're just gonna go from there. That's supposed to be what's... Bahuntame is going to use it as... I don't think he's going to use it as an ornament, but he's going to use it as like a car hanger. It goes over the visor in your car. So I thought that would be kind of cute. So we're going to improvise the last part of it, the chain part of it, but we'll go from there. My nose is very itchy, so I apologize for the dog cam. We're still working on things. My mother-in-law will be moving in with us shortly, and so I'm having to move the plushies out of the guest room and put them, and we have to figure out the best course of action on how to make that fit. Make those plushies fit over here on the couch for the doggos to still fit on the couch. So we're gonna but anyhoozle, that's what we're gonna do today. We're going to do this little cute sunflower exclamation point pattern. It is already in the command, so you're welcome to follow along. It is free from littleloveeveryday.com, little blog I haven't been to. I don't know this person's art, but we're gonna try it. Do you remember me? I don't know. Do you remember me? You're a first-time chat. Do I remember you? If you're a first-time chat, then I don't remember you because you've never chatted here before. But can I put some shelving on the wall for plushies? I might be able to. It's currently filled with guitars. That's the only problem, is right above that Psyduck, I've got a wall of guitars. So I would need to move some of the guitars out of the way, which is totally fine. I could find that. All you know is you followed me. We love that. Well, thank you. I appreciate you being in the Becca Boo Crew. You probably came along with one of the raids at some point, or are you a crochet fan? Because that's the other reason why you would be here. Hi, Sujay. Good morning. You're going to read along while you continue decorating? Oh, awesome. Very cool. We're going to be working on getting Halloween out this weekend as well and decorating.
Hi.
Hello. Does the name Utka ring a bell, or are you going crazy? You don't even use Twitch much? I do not. I don't remember that name, but that does not mean anything. I've got very terrible memory when it comes to screen names. Oh, you're decorating Christmas, not Halloween? Nice. I've got my Halloween party in 3 weeks, so I gotta get going on that, so. Well, hey, you know what? I love that you are here. You are welcome here. You are welcome, loved, and blessed. If you want to hang out here the whole morning, you're welcome to. If you want to come and go as you please and get other things done, we love people that can multitask and be productive on this beautiful Saturday. Where's your invite? Your invite is to my wedding. That's the invite. Your invite is to my wedding, my friend. Like, that's where you need to come. You need to not worry about my Halloween party and just come to my wedding. What internet services are in the US and are they cheap? We have some really cheap services, but I can't tell you if they're good. We've got the big names. We've got Spectrum, AT&T, Google Fiber for internet specifically. For cell phone, you have everything from Verizon, T-Mobile, Spectrum, AT&T, Cricket, Cellular, Wireless, Cellular, something like that, whatever it's called. Like, there's a ton. Do you guys have Telstra? No, I've never heard of that. Never heard of Telstra. I am Sujay. Yes, sir. Only allowed to the wedding, not Halloween. Hey, I mean, if you want to spend a month here, you can come to my Halloween party next year and hang out with us for a month before the wedding. Isn't Cricket a cutting machine? Yes. So there's Cricket, C-R-I-C-U-T. Then there's C-R-I-C-K-E-T, Cricket Mobile. What are my favorite animes? Ooh, so old school anime, Yu Yu Hakusho, Inuyasha, Fruits Basket, Rurouni Kenshin, Trigun, Cowboy Bebop. Hi, Guinea. Gravitation, so many. Azumanga Daioh. Oh my gosh, there are so many old school ones. And of course, top tier Pokemon. Sure. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you for the eyeball. No, I'm not inviting everyone to my wedding. No. No hand things. I will be doing hand stuff. Do I need puppy sitters during the wedding? So Laisha's sister has volunteered to be like the dog chaperone and the chauffeur and everything, but for new anime, well, Miss Rebecca and I just went to go see the new Demon Slayer movie. We saw that on Wednesday, so that was really good. I've seen My Hero Academia. We've been watching Shield Hero. That's been one that he introduced me to. We have... Those are the only recent ones that I can think of. The more modern ones are Shield Hero, My Hero Academia, and Demon Slayer. He watches a lot more. Thoughts on One Piece? I've never seen One Piece. We have a friend who comes into chat named Impact. He will talk your ear off about One Piece in a heartbeat. So all we need to do is just... Oh, I love Detective Conan. Oh my gosh, that's a great one. That's a great one. Spy X Family, haven't seen that one. Apothecary, I haven't seen that one. I've never even heard of Doctor Stone. I've only heard of Doctor Strange, and that is a Marvel movie, not an anime. Oh, no hand things for your sounder? Oh, sorry. There you go, Genny. Sorry. You're gonna come in spirit. You're too far north, and some of us can't enter the south. Yes, that's fair. Ask Impact to contact you. You love One Piece. Hey, we love it. Impact should be here at some point in stream today. He's also in our Discord if you want to join our Discord and have an anime chat with Impact. He would love to talk. He loves anime. Would love to talk your ear off on all different kinds of anime that he watches. You can also tag Aeolus. He loves anime and would talk your ear off of different kinds of animes as well. Say less! One Punch Man. Falcon Punch. That's the only kind of punch that I know. But yeah, I would say, unfortunately, I'm not able to invite everyone to the wedding. That would be way too expensive. And I want to keep it as close family and friends, not my entire community. There will be a live stream option, so if you guys want to watch the wedding live streamed, you're welcome to. I can share it in the Discord, and you guys can log in and watch the live stream when it happens next year. But I'm not going to be able to invite everybody in person, unfortunately. So if you don't get an invitation, it's not because I think less of you, but it's because there are other people that I needed to prioritize due to family relationships and things like that. So, okay. Thank you for helping me unpretzel myself. Appreciate. Yes, I will absolutely share that for you for sure. That was just a cute idea that I thought. I was like, my church already live streams our church services. I wonder if they would let me live stream the wedding, and they were all on board. So, moo to you. But Huntsmate, are you okay with this color combination? For the sunflower. The live stream will be puppies in cute wedding outfits. So unfortunately, the dogs are not allowed on campus. I mean, I can have them out in the parking lot for some photos, but they can't come and be a part of the ceremony or anything like that. Back to decorating, no worries, Totoro. So yeah, they're not able to come into the church itself, but we'll do some photos and stuff outside with them, and then Laisha's sister will transport them back home after they have some attention. But they look like perfect sunflower colors. Thank you, thank you. I will do my best to make a beautiful sunflower. Again, exclamation point pattern if you would like to look and follow along with me while we do this. It should be fairly straightforward and fairly simple, but I will let Bahuntme be the deciding vote on if it is good enough, because it's going to you. So let me know if it suits your fancy as we crochet along with it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, sorry, Lightning. I saw you were in the middle of dropping, but I already moved it. Oops, sorry. Now Sugar Mama is ready to go. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom, zoom. Oh, almost. That was an almost land. You have officially joined the Discord. What are you doing? All right. So, let's get you... Ah! Go away, Discord. Hide. Okay, we've got you. Let me see if I can... scroll up here. There's a timer before you're able to see anything in the Discord, so I have to go in and manually do this. So... PK, what a great land. Ah. Alright, let me do this first. Hold on. Congrats, PK. Alright, so... ah. How do I search? Ah, members. There we go. Okay. Add roles. Should be good to go now. We have a timer set for new people that come into our community, but there you go. You have access to our Discord, and you can now go into maybe all chat general or anything like that and talk with Impact about anime. You can just have a great time. You can sleep peacefully now. Good. I'm glad my face gave you everything you could have ever hoped for in life. It brought you peace. You want an affirmation card. Okay, what's your number? What's your number? Let's do that before we get actually crocheting. 6? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, PK, your affirmation card today is called Engagement. Engagement. PK. Engagement. PK. Engagement. You're good. I'm good. Thanks. You can put that card away. Just, I don't know. The faces are too funny. You can't. Well, perfect. I'm glad I was able to bring you a smile. That means that I've had a successful stream if I can bring a smile to one person's face today. So thank you so much. Today, I make the conscious choice to engage with the world in an active way. I'll take a new route and talk to strangers. I will absolutely not do that. I will smell flowers and pet dogs, and maybe walk around barefoot for a while if I'm not inside a 7-Eleven. At the very least, I'll have a day that's slightly more interesting than average, and at the most, I'll have a startling epiphany or make a friend who will change my life forever. No pressure. Engagement. So PK, this one is telling you to engage with the world. You don't have to be physically engaged, but engage with the world. Go do something different. Put yourself out there. You don't have to talk to people because that's weird. That's gross. Who likes talking to people anyway? But you can go pet a dog. Go find somebody while you're out taking a walk, taking a stroll, and pet some dogs. Go engage out into the world. Be barefoot. If you so, I'm always barefoot. Be barefoot if you so choose. Just know that today is going to be better than an average day, and put that energy out into the world so you can be engaged with the world and the world can engage with you. You worked on stuff today. What kind of stuff did you work on? You also offered to body double with a friend? Ooh. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm not talking to people either. That's weird. So subtle, right? Engaged. Don't forget exclamation point pattern if you would like this pattern for a little sunflower. This is technically for a keychain. We're not going to be making it into a keychain. We're going to be making it into a car visor hanger. So we're going to be adjusting it slightly and making a little bit of artistic change. Hey, sweet girl. What's up, baby? Why'd you boot me with your nose? What's wrong? What's wrong? Hi. Why don't you go up on the couch? Why don't you go lay down on the couch, baby? Chat wants to see you. Why don't you go up on the couch? Go lay down. I love you. Go lay down. Potion. Uppies. Go over there. Up. No, not right here, honey girl. They can't see you behind my chair, baby. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Quick question. Will there be fire extinguishers at the church just in case you go up in flames when walking in? There should be. But also, this is a Methodist church, not a Catholic church, so you're not going to burn. The Methodist church, we are open to everybody of all faiths and denominations. So it's an open table, it's an open church. So you're welcome. Anybody is welcome there, whether they have faith or not. So, easy peasy. She heard you could pet a dog and wants to know what's wrong. And you, what? There's nothing wrong with petting dogs. I have 3 of them myself. I love petting dogs. I pet everybody's dog. I would pet all the dogs. I enjoy the comfort and camaraderie of dogs more than humans. Hey. Most definitely enjoy being around dogs way more than being around humans. Aw, they would love that for sure. It's okay, I have multiple EpiPens at all times. I mean, if you ever need an EpiPen, I've got lots of different varieties. I have the sticky one that goes in your thigh. I've got the nasal kinds. Whatever you want, your pick. Pick your poison. Literally, pick your poison. What kind of epinephrine would you like? Ah! 6, 9, 12, 15, and 18. I'm gonna put my little marker on here. There's a nasal EpiPen that sounds painful. So it's a spray. It's kind of like if you're taking Afrin for allergies, or the Narcan for drug overdoses kind of thing. It's the same style where it's just a white plastic container that's got the little nasal punch, and you stick it in your nose and you push the bottom of it, and it sprays the epinephrine directly into your nose. So it's new, but I do have 3 of those options. So yeah, it's not bad. You're gonna bring your medication, as you should. You should bring your medication for sure. Hey Shadow, good morning, welcome in. We are making a little sunflower today and talking about the wedding. Because why not? Okay. So now I go around this one time. I have to make 2 of these. Okay. How's your kid still sleeping at 10:30? You know what? Growth spurt. That's what I would say. It's probably a growth spurt, or hopefully not getting sick. Do we have card shops over here? We do. We have a couple of different card shops, but also a lot of comic book and board game stores. Yes, ma'am. There's actually a card shop that was around when I was a little kid and started off in when I was like 9 or 10 years old collecting Pokemon cards, and it's right by my parents' house. So, okay. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Fasten off and weave in the ends. I won't, but thanks. Heh. All good. We love just giving shout outs to people. Everyone gets a shout out. Lightning is kind of like the Oprah of shout outs. She'd up till 2 a.m. playing Minecraft. That would also do it. That would also do it. For sure. I did work on... a couple of days ago, I worked on making... By a couple of days ago, I mean yesterday. Making the save the dates for my wedding. So I'm very excited about that one. Would you guys like to see the save the dates. The save the dates are, I haven't printed them yet, but they are made. Let me, here are the save the dates. That way you can write all the info. The only info you're gonna see is the city and the date of when the wedding's happening. So this is the only information you're gonna get from a save the date. The invitations are what's gonna have the actual address of everything, but it does not have, I mean, it has our first names on it, but it doesn't have our full names, no. Yeah, it doesn't have, it just has our first name, which, I mean, you all know my first name is Rebecca, so that's, I mean, that's what it is. Google's weddings scheduled for that year is going to be one of the wedding crashers. Lightning, this is for you. Congratulations on your land. Oh yeah, we're not going to dox each other, but thank you for making sure. But yeah, this is what we have so far, or what I have so far. Nope, not that button. This button. There we go. Ta-da! And then on the back, we've got one of our engagement photos. So we've got the front and then the back. Yeah. So I think it's gonna be, it's cute. I haven't ordered them yet or anything, but this is what I have so far. You could just get us bombed to the living room. Oh no! Exclamation point fart. Heck. Maybe. Maybe. You used to fly into Austin when your then girlfriend, now wife, lived in Texas. Oh, very cool. I've lived here almost my entire life. Pretty much. Purple Kitty, congratulations on landing again. So yeah, those are the save the dates. The reason we're doing save the dates, because not a lot of people do save the dates anymore, or they don't send them out this early, is because we have a lot of people that are international that are coming, because a lot of his family and friends live in Puerto Rico, so they are, even though it's a U.S. territory, they still have to fly here. So that's when anyone where you have to get flights, I'm considering needing to send a save the date. So I would say 2/3 of my friend group and family and all that are gonna have to drive or fly to get here. So it's one of those things that I wanted to get the save the dates early enough that people can start thinking about flights and budgeting and saving up for a large trip, because it's going to get expensive for people, and I do acknowledge that. Hotels, food, transportation, which will help and support as much as we can with transportation and getting people to and from places, but it's going to be an expense for people, so we do acknowledge that, and I want to give people the best chance of being able to come by knowing well in advance when the wedding is, so they can ask off of work, or they can book their hotels when we get the hotel block and all that kind of stuff. We haven't even started looking at hotels in the area for people to get a hotel block or anything yet. That is something that is on our list of to-do list items, but I don't know how far out hotels do hotel blocks, so I haven't even done that yet. Change activity, now you have to get some work in the background done, so you're gonna lurk. No worries, thank you for being here and lurking, I appreciate you. We are stuck in ads also, by the way. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. So that was just one of my thinkings, is we need to get stuff. And I'm an over planner. I'm one that likes to get stuff organized and planned and figured out well in advance. So this is one of those things that was on my mind to get done, because I had a goal. I want to get these printed and to us and shipped out to our family and friends at least a year out. So we have another month and some change before that year mark, but I wanted to do it sooner rather than later. You use the Knot to manage. Yeah, we have that. We have a Knot website. I haven't published it yet because we haven't done all the details, and I'm so detail oriented that I want to make sure the website looks really good before I push publish and share that information with people. But yeah, we have that website too. All right, here we go. Last row. I'm guessing, so we add the petals around both sides. Place both the brown circles with the right sides facing. Yes. Okay. So I put both of these together and then put the petals on. Very good. That makes my life a lot easier. I was thinking I was going to have to do petals on both sides of the brown center and then line them up, and it was just going to be double the work, double the effort. Can I look up Tony Chopper? Is that a show? What is that? Is it an anime show? The trade-off is your partner wants to go make his own lightsaber in Disneyland. That's fair. So the thing is, Disneyland is really far away from Texas, just FYI. It's going to require another flight from Texas to California. You're going to be in America for about a month because it's going to be an expense. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I felt when I was in Australia. I was like, I really wish I would have been able to stay a little bit longer. That 2 weeks wasn't nearly enough to be in Australia. Doing Texas, then Seattle, then California. Very cool. What's in Seattle? You feel a bit geeky right now? I mean, shouldn't you always? Texas barbecue, Ren Fair, Disneyland. Oh, and a wedding. Yes, for sure, for sure. Alyssa. Oh, yay. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that for you. All right, we have... Place both of them. We're gonna work through the petals. Okay, so we start with this. All right. Now, chain 2. Okay. Double. Treble, picot, treble. Oh my goodness. Double. Okay. Chain 2, and and then slip stitch. We did it! Alright, we got our first of 12 petals for the sunflower. We did it! We did it! She's gonna come with you to Disneyland? Oh, I love that. You found a physics Twitch? Gross. Ew. No. Oh my gosh. I barely passed physics class. I would be traumatized if I sat through somebody's Twitch that was talking about physics. I'd be so traumatized. That would be a hard close out of my Twitch. Alt F4 immediately for me. I'm glad you are enjoying it. I'm glad that there are people out there that that's their jam and that's what they want to view on Twitch. That's the beautiful thing about Twitch, is there's something for everybody on this platform, and I know that that is not something for me. I loved biology. I was really good at biology. I was really good at chemistry as well. Well, no, not biology. I was decent at biology. I had my back surgery during biology, and I missed almost half the school year. So I missed like a fourth of the school year. So I didn't get all of my biology knowledge before I moved on to the next grade in high school, but I loved chemistry. Loved chemistry. What do I think about space? I think it's the final frontier. I love space movies. Like, I love stuff about astronauts, interstellar, gravity, any of those kind of things. I enjoy the concept of space. Nobody could pay me enough to go be an astronaut and go into outer space and travel to another planet. Like, nobody could pay me enough to do that. All right, we've got 3 of our petals already. Can we say that biology broke my back? But here, I got you. There you go. Any Project Hail Mary fans? I don't know what that is, but I know what a Hail Mary is in football terms, but also in Christian terms. I've also been looking at engagement rings and wedding bands and trying to figure out the whole ring situation, because this is a temporary ring. He wanted to propose to me with a sentimental ring, and then we would go get the official engagement ring together once he got here and we started wedding prepping and everything. But we're very quickly realizing how darn expensive wedding bands and engagement rings are. I am not a huge fan of how expensive one singular ring is. Like, there's no way I'm gonna spend $2,000 on one ring when I have to have 2 of them and he has to have one. Like, that's a lot of money. That's half our budget in just 3 rings. Like, no, that's not even including the dress, or the tuxes, or the flowers, or the decorations, or the food, or anything. Speaking of food, I need to email our caterer, because she told me almost a month ago that she was going to email me the list of menu items, and she still has not done that. I have gone dress shopping. I did not decide on which dress I'm going to go with yet. I am down to 2, which I have shared with you. I've shared those photos of which ones I'm between. I do plan to go back and try them on again now that it's been 2 months since I tried them on. I would like to go back and see which one gives me the feels the most. I'm just so swamped on my weekends that I don't even know when I'm going to have time to do that. I have no idea. It's a book by Andy Weir, the one who wrote The Martian, said today. Oh, very cool. Oh, I liked The Martian. That was a good movie. I liked that one. I have to let you know what dress code is. I mean, it's gonna be not like the most formal, but like nice church outgoing outfits. Not quite cocktail. I don't want to say business. I don't want to say business casual or business formal. It's something wedding-ish. Like it's not a black tie event or anything, but like a nice dress, whatever makes you feel pretty, pantsuit. You know, whatever makes you feel pretty. Dress up like Marvel characters. You know what? I'm tempted to go down the aisle in an inflatable cow outfit. So the one you are going to says no white, no black, and oh no, the only rule that's not even a rule, it's more of a recommendation, is that nobody wears white to a wedding because nobody wants to show up the bride. So and that could be an American thing. I don't know if that's just an American mindset, but the idea is nobody wears white to the wedding but the bride. Like that's from what I've heard. That would be my only recommendation. The bridesmaids are wearing a blush light pink. The groomsmen are wearing a navy blue. So, but we also have some silver, like some silver gray colors in our wedding colors. So you're welcome to, if you want to pick any of those colors, or if you want to wear something with flowers, if you want to wear something with paw prints, if you want to wear bright, obnoxious highlighter yellow, if you want to wear neon green, whatever you want to wear, whatever makes you feel beautiful. Pretty sure it's a worldwide mindset. Okay, good. I want to be sure. I mean, us Americans, we have our own mindsets about things that are very different than other cultures. So I wasn't sure. It would be a very moving ceremony. It would be cheaper too. An inflatable cow outfit is much cheaper than a wedding dress. Just saying. just saying. Throwing it out there. It's a lot cheaper to do that. Indian weddings are very different. The widows wear white. Oh, interesting. I did not know that. Oh. I have been watching a lot of my 90 Day Fiancé episodes. Was a Bulgarian wedding, and one of their traditions in Bulgaria is that the bride wears a red veil, and they didn't even know what that meant. So they went to Google to figure out what that meant, and apparently a red veil is the covering, and it's a protection from evil. So that was kind of a cool thing that I learned about. That it was it's a protection thing, that they put red veils instead of white veils. I was like, oh, that's really cool. Neat. Yeah, Indian weddings are gorgeous, but I've seen that the dresses look very heavy. I've felt some of the American white dresses, wedding dresses that I've picked them. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I can't even move on that. That thing weighs as much as I do. Holy cow. So that was one of my things when I talked to the consultants, was the wedding dress needs to be light enough for me to carry, and I don't want to feel like I'm stuck to the ground. I want to be flowy, and I want to be able to dance and move in it. Crazy. Red veil protection. Your mom used to tie red strings to everything for the same reason. Yeah. It's very cool. Lightning, congratulations on your land, by the way. Here we go, friend. plan to get your girlfriend a lot of accessories? Yes, yes, for sure. Accessories are good. Ah! Oh no! Stop it. Okay. We are making our way through this sunflower. Before we finish the sunflower is when we add a little bit of stuffing into the center. I would also get overstimulated. It was a texture thing, and I tried on a few dresses where I'm like, nope, take this off me right now. The texture is itching my skin. I'm breaking out, not in hives, but I mean, I broke out in like bright red rashes on my arms as soon as certain textures and fabrics touched my skin. I didn't realize that I had that sensitivity to certain fabrics, but the more you know. So I quickly learned that certain fabrics, like tulle, apparently tulle does not fit very comfortably on my skin. You've got to save 75,000 points to get a crochet now. It's your goal? Absolutely. You're not in the US though. Well, I mean, if you're willing to help pay for shipping, that is the caveat. If you're willing to help pay for shipping, then I will still honor those 75,000 points. Lightning! Lightning! Stop it! Stop it! Busy. It's funny like that tulle is annoying for everybody, but it's so common in wedding dresses. It's like brides are putting themselves through torture to look good. Okay. Bahantame, how are we looking so far? Are you liking it so far? You'd be at 75k if I didn't have the add an eye routine. Sir, it's only like 100 points, isn't it? You're gonna play some Far Cry. Have fun. Enjoy. See you later. Thanks for coming in. You're trying to get 100 like PK did? Absolutely. I got it. I understand. Okay. There we go. We're getting pretty close. I think I could probably add some of the fiber fill right now. If I can grab the bag. Can't quite reach. There we go. Do you want it as... Okay, that's my follow-up question. Do you want it as an ornament, or do you want it as a car window visor thing? Yeah, so which one would you prefer? Because I can crochet like a really long string that you can then hang over the visor. Why not both? Fair enough. Fair enough. Do you want me to crochet like a really long chain that goes all around it so it's attached and you can hang it like that? Or do you want to just attach your own ribbon? For car primarily? Okay, fair enough. So I think what I'm going to do for it to be an oil diffuser thingy is I think for the string, I'm going to make that out of cotton yarn because all this is acrylic. I don't think the acrylic yarn is going to hold the oil that you're wanting to put in it. So I think what I'll do is I will find a yellow to make the string. And that way you could put the oil on the string. and maybe that would give enough diffusing. I could also maybe, for the green leaf, I could make the leaf be out of cotton yarn as well, so you could put the oil on the cotton leaf. That might work too. That might also work. I should have done this. I forgot that you wanted to do it as an oil diffuser. That was my bad. I should have done this whole project in cotton yarn for you. That was my fault. Hey, Lancelot. Hi, buddy. Here, this is from Auntie Purple Kitty from a long time ago. There you go. There you go, Auntie PK. Lancelot got his Treato. Grayson said Treato? Yeah, this is from Auntie Purple Kitty a long time ago, but you were too scared to leave the room. Here you go, buddy. There, Grayson got his treat now, too. There. All doggos have been sufficiently treated. Do-do-do. Yes?
Well, look who in the fibbly-widdly-do diet is. If it isn't Becca, I can't eat 20 donuts, MTBC. How in the heck are you? Why are you so damn cool? Why? Why is Rushler awake at this hour? He should be asleep, just like Purple Kitty. Any hoozle, good night, good fight, and good farts.
Hi, Rushla. Thank you so much for sending the wonderful Loki TTS. That's a great question. Why are you awake right now? Gesundheit. I truly can't eat 20 donuts because they are probably not gluten-free. And if they are gluten-free, they are a lot thicker. So I dare anybody to try to eat 20 gluten-free donuts in one sitting. Just saying. I dare anybody to try that. We don't talk about why you're still awake. You're still awake because you are so energized by seeing this sunflower and talking about the wedding that it woke you up. All right, here we go. Last petal. Pedal to the metal. Here we go, Chatterino. This is the last petal. Please don't try that. It doesn't sound healthy, right? It does not. It's like the people that do those hot dog eating contests. Like, I could eat 2 hot dogs and then I've sufficiently reached my quota of hot dog enjoyment. I can't imagine eating 13 or 20 or however many maniacs choose to eat. All right, this is not being... Oops. Oops. Hold. So this guy, I'm just gonna weave in elsewhere. This guy, that is exactly why I didn't want to keep pulling. I was pulling it from the wrong direction. Woo! I almost unweaved part of my project. That would have been sad. You ate 6 hot dogs at one time and you'll never do that again. Oh my goodness, I can't imagine. Look at it, so cute. So cute. All right, let's put this here. And okay, fasten this off. All right, so there is our sunflower. I probably could have added a little bit more fiber fill, but I think it is definitely a-okay. Let's tie this off real quick. Same thing with both of these. Now, stick these in here. Get them out of the way. Okay. There. Lovely. Okay. Push. Perfect. All right, so there's the outside of the sunflower. Now, I struggle eating 10 chicken nuggets. Now chicken nuggets I can devour. I am the reigning champion from my 2005 cruise of the ice cream eating contest winner. You guys are in the midst of royalty right now. I'm the reigning champion because I never went back, therefore nobody could dethrone me. But yes, I was the ice cream eating contest winner of 2005. You're welcome. It is. I've made that joke since I was a kid. I could eat an entire ass meal and not be full enough for dessert. Like, I could be so full that I can't finish my plate, and then somebody bring me a bowl of ice cream and I can devour that entire thing. And it's like I have not eaten in 3 years. It's perfect. Okay, we need to get some cotton yarn, which of course is in the other room. So I need to go bother my mother-in-law unless she is downstairs still. So let me go grab lime green-ish and some yellow cotton yarn. That way we can make the green leaf as well as the strand that can be used to hang it from the car/tree. However you want to make that work. And I'll be right back. Give me just a moment, chat. Hi, Lancelot. Don't go anywhere, chat. do you think, chat? I gave Lancelot some kisses. Just for you. I already have a mother-in-law. Awkward does my mother-in-law to be know about her? It is just easier for me to say my mother-in-law than to say future mother-in-law or mother-in-law to be, because it saves me between 1 and 2 words. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome to the Becca Boo Crew. I must eat you. Ow. No, it's not for you. Lancelot came running when he heard that bag go, well, that's not for you. You can't have gummy bears. Alright, we got some cotton green and cotton yellow. So let's try and do some stuff. Let's see what we can do here. Sort of. He still doesn't eat treats all the time. I'll give him a treat every time he goes outside to go potty, and sometimes he'll just bring it over to his dog bed and just leave it there and then walk away, and Grayson steals it. Or Potion will steal it. He'll try to lick the treats like ice cream, but he won't chew on them all the time, so he's still a little bit special. He's still one of those like bless your heart kind of moments. Leave a little yarn tail at the start. Okay, I'll leave a yarn tail. That's fine. Right. I thought once you're engaged, this basically is your mother-in-law. It pretty much. And since she's moving in with us, just for the interim, we're moving her in because she's not able to afford living on her own at the moment with a substitute teacher salary. We don't get paid enough in Texas to be able to live alone. So we're gonna move her in until she's able to get her full-time position. And then once she has that full-time position and we can get her an apartment, then we'll obviously get her an apartment. It's just to save money. Okay, so we're making a leaf here. Oh, you're good. I know. He needs a pop cup. He has had pop cups before, I believe. Double increase.
The hunt is on for sweets and treats.
Oh, did it. Shadow this time. Alright. Alright, Uncle Shadow says Grayson Potion Lancelot treat. Exclamation point join if anybody wants to join the Tangia dungeon. Do I have any doggies who want treats? Mr. Becca is leaving to go get his car washed, so they all ran downstairs after him. I'll join. I want to join this dungeon. It's a massive screen, though. I mean, I kind of want to keep Tangia all the same size, but I need to adjust that size of the dungeon, because it is everywhere. There's Potion. Here you go, sweetheart. Say thank you, Uncle Shadow. Alright, I defeated a goblin. Huge. No, Fellowship, you were crushed. Shadow found a hidden chest. Nice. You got a sword. Nice. Cool. Very good. Shadow, your infantry is increasing. Oh, infamy, not infantry. I thought it said infantry. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Apparently really bad. It's all just RNG. It's bullying you because it was your first time. The more you join and play. That's actually, I think, one of our first dungeons. I don't know many people who have done the Tangia dungeons in this chat, so thank you, Shadow. It is something free for people to do. One person has to spend the 500 channel points, and then everybody else is able to join in for free. Some streamers have they have to pay biddies on Tangia to be able to unlock a dungeon, and I chose to make it a channel point option for people. I don't want to force people to have to pay to engage in my community. I already asked you guys for money plenty when it comes to charity streams, which we do have our next charity stream kicking off in a week. So make sure you are ready to go for the next campaign. Ooh, PK has started a dungeon now. I'll join. I need to add that as a command on my stream deck so I don't have to take my keyboard cover off to type in. Alright, this one. This one. Oh, I am so silly. The whole reason... Oops. Hold on. I need to undo all of that. I'm so used to going over the tail that I just habitually did that. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. Try to leave this tail out of the way. My bad. Hey, Poe. Alright, now let's try this again. Now that I have the tail out of the way. Whoops. I got something cool. I didn't even read. I was busy. Whoops. Whoops. Half. Single. And slip. Alright. Fasten off. Leave a long tail for why? What do you mean leave a long tail for sewing? Why would I do that? I'm not gonna leave a long tail for sewing. Where are your brothers? Why are they not here, Potion? I'm not gonna leave a long tail for sewing. The long tail for sewing is down here. This one at the top needs to be a short tail. -5. Rip. You are no longer infamous. I don't know what it does for us, but hey, you know what? I'll take an RNG win any day. And your character, I believe, goes across streams. So if you play in other streamers' communities that also do the Tangia dungeons, I think it all crosses over. So if you have a certain amount of experience in one streamer's community, it carries over and it makes the dungeons in another community easier for you. I could be wrong, but I feel like that sounds good. That sounds right. Okay, so here's this. So we're gonna sew this guy down back here. Let's see. It does not cross over. Oh, okay. I was hoping it would. Hi, Lizzie. Welcome in. Hey, Phoenix. Welcome in. How are you lovely folks doing today? Okay. There we go. Try to weave this in a little bit. It's not, I'm not thinking Bahuntume is going to go over here and start pulling on every strand to see what the sturdiness of this sunflower is, but I also want it to maintain its quality for years to come. We're watching Backtoons, a less animated version. I mean, I can be more animated. I can be more animated, but that's gonna tire me out. Your little will pull at it, that you know. So that's why we're sewing it down really intensely. Exactly. So you stop in before doing some of your own crocheting. Awesome. How fares Becca and puppies? We're doing well. The doggies are, I mean, Potion's right here, but Grayson and Lancelot are downstairs because Mr. Becca just left to go get his car washed. So we are just chilling, finishing up this little sunflower, and then we need to pick another project to work on today because this guy is almost done. Help! Oh my goodness, come out. Heckin' yarn vomit. Come on now. Alright, if you're not gonna work, if you're not gonna cooperate, why are you not cooperating and coming out from the center pool? Oh, there we go. Got it. See? You just have to ask it. You have to ask it questions. There it is. Alright. So we're going to... Let's see if I attach it here. Actually, let's attach it up one more. Let's attach it here. I have no idea how many to do. Let's see, there's 35 because I'm 35 years old. Let's see how that's gonna look. That is 2 shorts. I don't think that's gonna fit over a car visor, so that was 35. Let's go up to 50 because I feel like I'm 50 years old. Alright, so here's 50. That feels like a really good length. I feel like that has enough stretch to go over a car visor. Yeah. I think that should be good. You found a better set of light-up crochet hooks. Your current set has no row or stitch counter built in. Nice! Cool. Very cool. Alright, now my other plan, I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make it look a little cleaner by going and single crocheting all the way down. It's gonna look a little cleaner, a little more solid. Ooh, Lizzie is joining. Let's do it. Join in that dungeon. You discovered another Poke Crocheter who makes accurate sized Pokemons, and she's currently working on Whalmer. Can you just imagine the energy, time, and resources to make a Whale Lord? Oh my gosh, right? Is it Cat's Creations? Is that who you found out about? Because Cats is an Instagram crocheter that I follow who makes life-size crochet Pokemon. Yeah. She's done a lot of really cool things. She did this Ekans ring toss that she brings to different anime conventions, and people can play the Ekans ring toss. It's really cute. And she's got a spheal that she uses with an inflatable beach ball that she uses the inside of spheal. So spheal can just roll around everywhere. It's really cute. Very, very clever. Yeah, life-sized. Yeah. What is this? So it's Cats Are Creations. Let me get her Instagram handle for you guys. Search. So it's Katzer Creations. Katzer Creations. Can somebody type in chat Katzers Creations? Katzers Creations. So I mean, there's here are the top 5 life-size Pokemon that she's crocheted this year. There's a Jumpluff, Magneton, Altaria, Snover, and a Furret. So there you go. She has an entire, like, one of her things, like, here's her entire wall of all the life-size Pokemon that she's crocheted. It literally fills up the entire floor to ceiling of her living room. Goals? You're welcome. Katzers Creations. I personally am happy with my life-size Psyduck that I crocheted, and that's all that I need. That's all I need in my life. That Gengar, though, right? Like, she probably is monetized and gets yarn from different yarn companies to make these videos, and she probably gets enough revenue from her social media to be able to afford that. The amount of yarn that it takes to make some of these projects, I would not be able to afford making them, because nobody's gonna buy them. They're gonna sit at her house, and they would sit at my house. Nobody's gonna buy them. It's all for content. And she makes up the patterns. Like, she is a hand-eye type crocheter. She doesn't use a pattern. Freestyle. Yep. We are almost done with this one, and then we'll figure out something else that we can crochet. I mean, I could crochet another sunflower just to have, since we already have this pattern out. I could just crochet another sunflower and make it I could either make it where it has a keychain attachment to it, or I could just leave it small like this. I just don't know if somebody would buy a small little sunflower without a keychain attachment to it. Somewhere in my mess of moving and like reorganizing the house, I have lost my... Hey, silly string. I have lost my mind, but also my sewing kit to be able to sew buttons onto projects, and I'm very sad because I need my needle and thread of all different colors to finish off some of my past projects. To have and to hold. Right? Hey! Help! Thank you. There we go. Heck. One thing that I feel like I've mentioned it on stream before, but one thing that we're going to do is I'm going to teach Mr. Becca how to crochet, and for our wedding, we're going to have a bucket of prayer squares that are going to be all crocheted, and it's going to be a combination of him making some of them and me making some of them. And that way it's going to be all combined into one large basket, and people can pick which one they like and they want to take home as a little gift, as a remembrance of our wedding, and just to have as a little crochet gift from us to you. And it'll be cute because you don't know who you're getting. You don't know if you're getting mine or you're getting his. So it's a combination. Prayer square, yes. So it's going to be a little square about yay big or so, and it's going to have puff stitches, and it's going to have a little cross crocheted into it. I don't know if I have any pictures of ones that I've made in the past. Let's see. Let me see. Alright, Lizzie wants me to join another dungeon. Let's see, do I have any... I don't think I have any photos of prayer squares that I've done. Yeah, I might have it, but I haven't added it to my crochet album, and it's, who knows, the last time I made it, I'm not going to scroll through my entire phone to look for a photo. But yeah, it's basically a little tiny square rectangle that has these puffed up little balls on them in the shape of a cross. So the idea is that it's a pocket size, so you can have it in your purse, have it in your pocket, you can hold it in your hand, and just feel the power of prayer and love that are going to go into it. And for me, they take like 5-6 minutes to make. They're going to take a little while for him until he gets used to a puff stitch, because the puff stitch is a little bit on the trickier side for a beginner to make, but he'll get there. All right, last stitch. Okay, now we are going to fasten this off. Make sure this stays nice and not curl in on itself. Then we're gonna bring this around and sew it down. Says the dungeon raid completed. Oh, nice land, Lizzie. Nice land. Heck yes. Less infamy? Oh. Not the infamy. No. Okay, there we go. All right, Bahuntame. There you go. There is your... There's your sunflower key visor. Car visor. You can put the scent, the oil diffuser, you can put it on the leaf or on the string itself because they're both cotton and it should absorb the smell of the oils. And we're going to add another finished things to our list. 151 finished things now. Whoop, whoop. All right. We still have an hour plus of stream, so now I need to figure out something else to make. I can make another one. Give me about 2 minutes. I am going to go change because I'm overheating in my robe now and I'm still in my PJs, so I don't want you guys to see any of that. So I'm gonna go put on some real clothes real quick and I'll be back in just a minute or two. Hi friends, I'm back. Put on real clothes. Alright, Lizzie, congrats on your land. You did it! You landed. That's a very nice roll too, yeah. But of course, I've already put the yarn away, so now I need to figure out... Let's put up a quick little poll. Do you guys want to see me make another one of these sunflowers or take Shadow's suggestion and make a Pokeball one instead? So, what should Becca make? Another sunflower or Pokeball hanger? I'm gonna give you guys 2 minutes to vote. 2 minutes to vote. Sunflower or Pokeball? We got 4 people voting for a Pokeball hanger, so it seems like that's probably going to win unless somebody comes in and uses extra channel points to change my mind. Welcome back from ads. You've got probably 45 seconds to vote in the poll that is at the top of chat. Should I crochet another sunflower or a Pokeball? All right, we are now tied up, which I knew somebody was going to do. All right, there we go. We've got, people are battling it out now. Okay, okay. We have a chat battle going on. Oh, you guys made it tied. Why? Why would you do that to me? Why would you do that to me? You just wasted your channel points to make it tied. All right, we're going to... I'm going to roll the dice. If it lands on an even number, it will be a sunflower. If it lands on an odd number, it's a Pokeball. So even number, sunflower. Odd number, Pokeball. There you go. I got a 99 on my roll, which means it's a Pokeball. Pokeball it is. Alright, let me get the yarn necessary to make a Pokeball. I'll toss this out of the way for now. Alright, I'll put that there to show what we've already made on stream. You would love to see a life-size... No way. 65 feet. No. No way. That would be something that should make for an entire year to make that. I would need red, white, and black. Okay. Here's some leftover red, some leftover white. That's not really white. That looks more like cream. Here's some scrap black. Wow, it's like everywhere, it's just falling. What a mess. What a mess. Alright, so here's some scrap red, scrap black, and a little bit of white as well. There we go. Okay, and while I'm here, while I'm not actually actively doing anything, I'm going to add a chat, Twitch chat message, and it's going to be !join. Okay. Beautiful. See if it worked. Awesome. There. That way it's easy for me to be able to join the Tangia Dungeons if you guys choose to continue to use your channel points to spawn dungeons. If you like that, I can lower the cost. If you like the idea of the dungeons, I can lower it. It's currently 500 channel points, but I could lower it down if it's something that you guys will enjoy doing. Alright, let's find the pattern for you guys of our mini Pokeball that we always do. This is not the one that we always use, but I'll do this pattern for today just because why not? Edit. Wow. Hello? My mouse? Hello? Mouse? Are you okay? Okay. There. That was very weird. See? My button still works. Here, I'll even see if can I do it? Can I spawn you guys a dungeon? I can. There you go. I'll spawn you guys a dungeon. There you go. You have 40 seconds to join. There we go. We've got a couple people in here. We love to see this. Ooh, Lizzie, look at your character. Your character has, like, clothing and a cool buster sword and everything. You look like Cloud. You look like Cloud from Final Fantasy. Time to do some crocheting along? Heck yeah. Alright. So... let's do it. Exclamation point pattern. And of course this red is like completely tangled. There we go. I was like, where's the end of this? Where's the end? I defeated a goblin. Yay me. Lizzie defeated a troll. Look at you. Lizzie should be a mod for the channel because she can defeat trolls. Okay, I need to put my little pillow back on. Ouch! My headphone's stuck. My headphone was stuck. There. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. So we can easily make one of these for the end of stream. When I was in my heyday of making all these little mini Pokeballs, not last year, but the year before for my craft fairs, I could get them down into under 20 minutes. Oh, thank you, Goddess. I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you. Good morning. So this is what we ended up making. We made this one. It's going to be a little car hanger that you could put over your visor. But I made the strap and the leaf out of cotton yarn because Bahuntme wants to use it as an oil diffuser. So he's going to put some drops of oil on the yarn. That way it's kind of like a car freshener, little air freshener, but a crocheted version. Good morning. How are you? Thank you for giving a shout out to our first time chatter. Appreciate it. You're also a crocheter. Ooh, I love that. I haven't played any Subnautica yet. It's been a recommendation from chat. I have not... I own the game, but I have not played it on stream yet. My game of choice right now is Hollow Knight Silksong. That's the game that has been completely engulfing all of my spare time. And then when that game is completed, I'll go back and finish Tears of the Kingdom, because I was doing a new playthrough of Tears of the Kingdom and didn't get around to finishing that before Hollow Knight came out. I have also heard very good things about Subnautica. And I am a scuba diver. I'm an advanced scuba diver. I have scuba dived for 8 years now. Couldn't remember how to math for a second there. So I am not sure how I would feel about the game, but I'm open to it. I think it sounds like a fun game. Yeah, I messed up somewhere already. It's fine. I'll just do this. Okay. 1 tree done, 6 to go. I love that. Did you know that you can change your character for the dungeon? You go to the Tangia thing, you can edit your character. Oh! I did not know that. Thank you, Lizzie. Very cool. Hey, Alexa, welcome in. Can we also get a shout out from Alexa, please? Lots of beautiful humans in chat today. Good morning, afternoon, time zones to everybody. We are now on to making a Pokeball. This was what chat voted on, and then I had to do a dice roll because chat decided they wanted to tie up the vote.
Welcome to the Boo Crew.
Welcome to Becca Boo Crew. I must eat you. Thank you for coming in. You have to go. Your internet guy's here. No worries. No worries. You're getting swapped over to fiber. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna make a joke for you. You know what else can be swapped over to fiber? A crochet artist. You're welcome. I'll be here all day. And by all day, I mean I'll be here until noon. Or until I finish this Pokeball, whichever one comes sooner. But in 2 Saturdays, I will be literally here all day. I'll be doing a 12-hour stream on October 11th. So it's 2 Saturdays from now. We'll be doing a 12-hour scare-a-thon, scare fest, to fundraise for St. Jude. So make sure you are around for that. 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. I will be doing, hopefully, as the game, it shouldn't be delayed. We're gonna hope and knock on wood that it does not get delayed. My plan is to do Little Nightmares 3 on stream. And if I need to change that, then we will pivot and do something else. But the goal is to do 12 hours of spooky stuff. So I know our community is not a huge fan of spooky and scary games and whatnot, but this is to fundraise for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, and we're going to do what we can to raise money for the kids. St. Jude Fact, focusing on 4 core areas of education, capacity building, research and advocacy, and resource mobilization. St. Jude Global seeks to reduce disparities and improve access and quality of care for children with cancer worldwide. It's true. You enjoy spooky? Yay! I'm so glad. We have a lot of people in our community that do not enjoy spooky. But if we need to add some other things, I've also got Repo, I've got Phasmophobia. All of those can be some spooky stuff that we throw into a 12-hour stream as well. All right, this is the last row of red, and then we swap over to black. Nonstop Valheim. Well, Valheim's not really that scary. That's more of a cozy. It has some scary moments to it, but it's mostly cozy. Unless it was 12 hours of me in the Ashlands, then it would be 12 hours of spooky. Because I could do 12, I have done 12 hours of nonstop Valheim when I first started playing with Rachel. And I could just do, like, sitting in the boat and driving across the ocean and finding different continents. That's not scary content. People aren't going to be very excited about that. What's the spookiest that I have played and watched? Game and film. Let's see. Spookiest game that I have played would have to be either Resident Evil Biohazard or Resident Evil Village. Those are probably the two scariest games I've ever played, just because I don't play scary games. And the Last of Us series. I did play through the Last of Us series after my brother died. That was my fundraiser for after he passed away. So any of those, I would say, are probably the scariest games that I have played. Scariest film? I love scary movies, so I'm not really scared too much. I love all of the Conjuring series. I liked The Nun. I liked all of that spookiness. Big fan. Need to take Little out for some sunshine. The sunflower looks amazing. You'll DM me, no worries. Thank you so much, Bahuntame. I appreciate you being here. Enjoy touching grass and the sunshine. Grossest one scary movies or grossest movies. We watched the whole Saw series in Discord for Halloween a couple years ago. We would do movie nights on the weekends, and we watched through the entire Saw series together. So that was something that we did. I am interested in doing another movie night. The only problem is my weekends are completely packed. Like, I literally have no time except for Sundays. Sundays are my only time where I have the ability to do anything. The Jason films, hey, you know what? I'm open. I'm open to the idea for sure. We did watch the new Halloween. We watched Nightmare Before Christmas. We've seen a couple of different horror movies for sure. So I mean, if anybody's open on a Sunday and you're open to doing a movie night with me on a Sunday, that would be pretty much the only time that I could make work to do a movie night. All of my Saturdays completely filled. I have zero availability to do anything on a Saturday. You like the Peanuts holiday films? Nice. Like Charlie Brown and the Great Pumpkin. You're less interested in spooky movies, more of a Halloween Town marathon? Hey, that's also a good option. Halloween Town, is that going to be on Disney Plus? That was a Disney Channel movie, right? I feel like it was on Disney. I feel like it was a Disney Channel. Yes, they are. Okay, cool. I vaguely remember them being a Disney Channel exclusive. Just like the Cheetah Girls and Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century. I am aging myself with the movies that were on Disney Channel when I was growing up. You're welcome. If you guys remember those movies, you may need to take your daily multivitamins. Don't forget. Okay, so there we go. That was the first 2 rows. Now we do our decreases and, then we start stuffing. And the Pokeball is almost done. And I'm able to use up some scrap yarn. And 4. It says to start stuffing right now, but I'm not going to because the hole is still too big. But what I do need to do is I need to make sure I knot these guys together so they stay solid. It's like, where's my other strand here? Okay, so there's that one tied together, not going anywhere. That one's tied together, not going anywhere. All right, beautiful. You can make me age more. You won DVDs of the raccoons and Dr. Snuggles. Halloween Town Girl is the same girl in Quintus. I don't know what that is. What Quintus is? Or Quince. Quintus. In Quince. Oh. Oh. I'm adding letters to the words that I'm reading. Two, 3. 1, 2, 3. Almost done. So once we do this next row, so this is the last row that I'm going to do before the stuffing, and then we'll close it off. Exclamation point pattern, if you want this little tiny Pokeball pattern, you can make it in all different sizes. I'm using a slightly smaller hook than the pattern is asking for, but you can adjust as you see fit. You can use a different size hook, you can use different size yarn. If you want to use it out of chenille or blanket yarn, it's going to make it bigger. But I needed it to stay a little smaller so that I could have this be something you use as a hanger in your car or a backpack kind of thing. Yeah, absolutely, yes. Yes. Okay, so now let's add the stuffing. Ow! Scratched my finger. Owie! All of this yarn is leftover yarn from when I made Hornet. These are all the exact same colors.
Your number 1 cool dad.
Ooh, a dad joke. All right.
I used to work in a shoe recycling shop. It was soul destroying.
Terrible. Terrible dad joke. It's okay. We love a terrible dad joke around here. All right. So now we close off the ball. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, fasten off. Nice land, Lizzie. Congrats. Lizzie. Lightning, I got the book in yesterday. And it actually has the official pattern and everything, so we are good. We are good for Taz. I can start working on Taz for you. We finally made it work. Alright, there's our beginning of our Pokeball. Now we need to make the button. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the person that I bought it from, I am not super thrilled with what they sent me. I thought I was getting the actual official book. They sent me Xerox copies of the book. So they charged me for them making copies of the book. But I'm not going to complain about it because, hey, we have the pattern and I can just put it into my own binder and put it in into some screen protectors and it'll be fine. I think it's very shady that they are selling that and getting away with it. Because I thought I was buying the actual book on eBay, and what I got were just Xerox copies of the official book. So. Yeah, I'm not... I think that's very much plagiarism. Like, you're definitely not supposed to be Xerox copying a book and then selling it for profit. Like, that's very illegal. Very illegal. But I'm like, okay, well, at least I got it. And I have the papers, so... Yeah, like, I'll show you what it is. Like, I'll show you what it looks like. It's... This is what they sent me. They sent me the book, but it's just a piece of paper that they scanned in. They scanned in every single page of the book. And that's what they mailed me. Like, they even scanned the back page of it. So, I mean, hey, I can at least read it, and it's fine. It is what it is. Like, it gives me what I need to make Taz. But that has to be illegal, right? Like, that has to be illegal, right? That has to be copyright. Right? Yeah, I will. I mean, it's from the 70s. Is how long does copyright stay in effect? Because that is not what I thought I was buying. That's not what I thought I was buying. So, I mean, just... And maybe I didn't do well enough in the research. Like, maybe it specifies in the description of the product that it's a copy. I don't know. I didn't read to know if I made the error myself. But I definitely feel that's a crazy scam. I mean, at least it wasn't a scam. At least I got what I was knowing I would get, just not in the form that I thought I was getting it. Yeah, and I paid them. I mean, it was 20 bucks. I thought I was getting the actual book, not pieces of paper that you printed from your own printer. 95 years, you deal with a lot of that. So, I mean, like, I'm not in the wrong, right? Like, I hope I haven't done anything wrong, because I genuinely thought I was buying the physical book. No, it was on eBay. It was on eBay. And then they had the audacity on the invoice that they sent me. They said they also have an Etsy site, that this person sells crochet patterns on their Etsy site. And I'm like, I don't believe you. I feel like you probably buy a pattern and then resell it. If you are reselling a book, I can't imagine you have a real Etsy site. I haven't researched this person, but this is let's see. It's the original listing. It does specify this is a reproduction. Printed on premium paper. So it does specify that it's a reproduction. It does say that, but it says this is a reproduction of a vintage crochet pattern thoughtfully restored from the original source. No watermarks, logos, or modern alterations. Just a clean, faithful copy for your personal use. Printed on premium paper. So either way, here's the link. Maybe if I can actually. There we go. That's the link. So if somebody can tell me if that's a thing. If it's a reproduction, the licensee can get what's called an authorization of print to reprint the copy, but must have a letter from the publisher and must include that note in their reprints. I don't see anything about them saying they have the right to do that. It will be in a page in the book where the copyright is. Oh. Interesting. Okay, well I'll look into it a little bit after stream. And if I need to report to eBay or look into the publishing, the publishing company is Leisure Arts. I'm assuming that's on the bottom right of the front page, the main front page of the book. I'm assuming that Leisure Arts right here is the publishing company. Because I own this book. I own this book, so I bet they probably sell this. Honestly, if they sell this, they're probably just gonna send the reprint. I own this physical book. See, man, all these are old vintage books that are not in print anymore. So that's probably what they're doing, is that they own these books and they know people are going to be looking for them, and they just print copies of them and get away with it. They have 100% positive ratings, so I don't know. I mean, wouldn't somebody else have turned them in if it was illegal? I don't know. But the whole top thing is all fan.
Yes.
You already have stuff on top of it because that's why we keep the doggy cam in place.
And it's on top of the fence. This section right here.
Yeah.
It's not a fence. That's where I have.
Oh. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm assuming way too much of others. That's fair. Unfortunately, I always assume the best in people, and that bites me in the butt way more often than I care to admit. Most of the time, it's hard to track down, and it's legal unless the COPPA and publishers want to go after they decide if it's really worth the battle. Yeah. Now, like, if it was a Nintendo product, don't you know, boy howdy, Nintendo would be up that person's butt so quickly. Thanks, Malexa. Boy howdy. Yeah, I just don't want you guys to think that I was intentionally trying to be illegal. I am one who's a huge fan of copyright stuff. Like, I'm very cautious about copyright infringement and things, so I hope that I didn't do anything bad myself by buying this. Because I didn't know. I thought I was buying an official book. There's the Pokeball. Pokeball is complete. Now, I need to make the hanger. Purchase it in good faith, exactly. Alright. Hanger. I'm gonna make the hanger out of black. Yeah, let's make the hanger out of black. Lightning, nice land. It's never on the buyer, it's on the seller. I hope so. Are you getting the popcorn, Poe? Yummy! Potion got a popcorn. Oh, Lancelot, this is from Uncle Shadow from earlier. And Grayson, this is from Uncle Shadow from earlier. You weren't here. Come here. Here's your Treato from earlier. I was wondering why they disappeared.
And the car wash the guys have gave them treats each.
Aw, cute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15. 2, 3, 4, 20. 2, 3, 4, 25. 30. Ooh, you smell like dog. Damn. 35. Woof, boy. Go away. 45 and 50. All right. So there's the hanger. Ugh. Grayson, you smell stinky. Was the car wash good? Was I? Alright, chat. We are finishing this up, and then we're going to end stream a few minutes early. Okay, Mom. I mean, he smells because he had his head out the window, I'm sure. He smells like a dog. That's what happens when he... Grayson loves to have his head out the window when we're driving anywhere. And I guarantee that's what he was doing. And him stinky because of it. I love him, but I'm stinky boy. I'm thinking of asking 15 for this. What do you guys feel about asking 15? Should I ask 12 instead, or do you feel 15 is reasonable? Because I sell the small Pokeballs just by themselves for 10. So if I ask $10 for this, I mean, do you think 12 is sufficient? 15 cents is great? No, $15. Doll hairs. Or 12. I mean, either one I'm okay with, I guess. Hey, Desi, welcome in. Thank you for collecting your treats. You think 15 is reasonable? Okay, thank you. I appreciate the validation. You would say 12, but you always go cheaper. That's also fair. Because the only difference is me adding the string, the strap. Like, that's the only difference. So if I ask 10 for the original Pokeball, it's the couple of minutes it takes for me to make the crocheted string that goes on top. If somebody doesn't want that, like, is a crochet string really worth $5 more? Is it worth a 33% increase in price? Like, I don't know. It is convenience that they don't have to then worry about making a strap for to hang it in their car because it's already done. So it's a convenience upcharge. Alright, we're almost done. And then I'm gonna get myself some lunch and start getting things put away and cleaned up in order to get Halloween out. That's my goal. I do have my orchestra concert tonight, so I only have a little while to get some things done and then need to take a shower and rest and relax before my orchestra concert tonight. So I can't do too much today. But I have to get Halloween out today or we are kind of screwed. I don't have any more time during the next few weekends to get Halloween out. Hold on. Let's see if I put it right. Let's see if I sew it here instead. Let's see. If you actually made blankets and sold them based off of materials and time spent, no one would, and that's the other thing too. That's why I don't make a lot of blankets or things like that. And I don't go based off of necessarily the amount of hours that it takes me. I go on an average of how long something takes me. Like because I'm a pretty fast crocheter, so I don't want to punish myself because I am faster than a lot of other people. That this project took me less than an hour to make, when for somebody else it may take 2 hours, you know? Like, should I diminish my worth because I am faster than somebody else? Well, no. I'm not going to charge less for a project because it took me less time. So I try to not worry so much about the time it takes me to make a project, but how detailed it is. Yes, I go based off of materials for sure. There we go. I definitely do go off of how much material cost is involved. 8. Because like you said, there are some projects that I make that take me 12, 13 hours. And if I charged even $10 an hour for that, like, is somebody really going to pay me $120, $130 just an hourly rate? That's not including the material cost or the pattern cost or anything else that is on top of that. Like, I mean, it all adds up. So I try to I go based off of materials cost and I average that out. So I'm like, if materials cost at full price, I never buy it at full price, but I charge it at full price when I'm making something, and I round it and then give myself a couple extra bucks just for profit margin. So like if something takes me, like this one took me 3 different colors of skeins. So say each skein was $3 a piece. That would be $9 in yarn, and then round that up to $10 for the ball. It's a small little profit margin. So asking $12 gives me a decent, for something that took me an hour to make. It's $12. Why not? Time is also income. I know. The thing is, I'm doing it mostly as a hobby right now. It's not something that is paying all of my bills. It's mostly just paying for fun money to continue my yarn addiction. If I do down the road need to make this more of an income, more of a living, then I can definitely consider changing my prices at that point and researching better websites to sell on, because I'm not going to sell on Etsy. But if I need to down the road research that a little bit more, I can adjust my prices at that point. I do know my market here for craft fairs is that $30 is the sweet spot where people try to stay at that or less. Like any of my items that I charge or ask over $30, they sit for years. Like, it really takes a special person to want to pay $40, $50, $60 for an item at a craft fair. Most people want to spend less than $30 on their products. And I definitely appreciate that, Totoro, for sure. I think when people are asking for something custom, or they are wanting to support a small business or a friend, they are more willing to pay higher prices because they know how the quality, and they know how much time it takes as an artist themselves. When you go to a craft fair, a lot of people just go in there and they think, I'm a Temu seller. Or I get asked every single fair, do you make these? As I'm literally sitting there crocheting. I'm like, yes, I make every single one of these by hands. Every single thing you see on here, I spent my time and my spare time making. So yes, every single thing is all handmade by me. I don't go to the internet and buy the products and resell them. All right, we're gonna call it quits there for stream today, though. We were able to make a sunflower and a Pokeball, little car hangers. So hey, that was very successful. We added 2 items to our finished projects list, and I'm going to get on out of here. Hi, Austin. Hello, welcome in, friends. All right, let's close out of this YouTube music. Absolutely, crochet blankets cannot be mass produced. Charge what you, that's also fair. Like, if you are making somebody a crochet blanket, then that person is very, very special to you. Like, the amount of time and energy it takes to make a blanket, that person means a lot to you. Charge what you're worth. Very, very, very fair. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and snooze the ads, and we're going to see whomst we should go raid into. Let's see. Let's see. I don't have anybody on my following list currently that is crocheting anything. So we're going to do something different. We're going to go into the Makers and Crafting community, and we're going to find a new community. We're going to find somebody new. Search crochet. Well, we can't go to that person because they've banned me. So can't go to them. Let's see. That person's in French. Can't go there. Let's go here. Maybe. Nope, they're also in French. Just kidding. Dang it. Well, I guess we're going to go over to this person who is crocheting a blanket. Speaking of crocheting stuff, we're going to raid into this one called The Vampire Itself. I've never been to this community, but let's go give our Becca Boo Crew love and support to a smaller crochet community. It says they are just your average 23-year-old vampire. I like to crochet a lot, draw, and watch YouTube. I'm open to new friends. So they like to crochet and sometimes do the occasional VR stream. Hey, Fraggle. You're here. What'd you miss? Everything. You're here, and now we're gone. But I will see you guys on Monday. And I hope you have a beautiful weekend. And I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna go get some lunch and then get out some Halloween decorations and do all the fun things. Yay! You are so welcome. Thank you guys for coming in and hanging out with me. It's so active today. I really, really loved the conversations that we had and just getting to see everybody come in. Spooky fall things. Yes, exactly. Exactly. All right, my friends. I'll see you guys next time. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. See you later, mashed potato. See you soon, macaroon. Say goodbye, pumpkin pie. Toodaloo, kangaroo. Catch you later, operator. Adios, cinnamon toast. See you later. Goodbye, butterfly. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed, everybody. I'll see you guys next week. Take care. Bye.